I had a friend who once told me she wanted to be a national basketball player. She said she had tried so hard for 1 or 2 years and it never worked. Then I asked her what you did after that, and she said she just dropped the idea. Then I asked her what you did after that. Then she said, well, and then sunk into a deep sadness. Even though she dropped the idea, she couldn't drop her desire. What else is there in life other than to dream, fantasize, and work towards it? Are you going to stop dreaming just because your teacher said you can't do it? Your colleague said it's not going to happen. You make the choice and you make the decision simply because it's your life and you choose it. Now, what comes after this choice? What are the other ingredients that you need to add to yourself to reach your goal? This book guides you through practical ways that help you to fill the gap between you and your dream. Self-image is what we think about ourselves. I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm short, I'm tall, I'm smart, I'm not smart. Where did we get this image from? As a child, we learned this I am, I am not, I can't do it from someone and keep believing this for years together. It is usually learned from an authority and with the intensity they do it, sometimes by yelling and screaming and other times by repeating it over and over again. This forms the blueprint and the survival mechanism operates following that throughout our life. It turns into an automatic success mechanism or a failure mechanism that gets stored in our subconscious. Further mental images are formed by adding on to the old ones. We are like a machine on autopilot with the programming done through the mental images formed in our childhood. Like say someone you love too much, or it could be someone you're very scared of said you have a skinny body. Then this information is received through our sensory organs, ears, eyes, and sends the message all over the body to register this as a skinny body, and this forms a mental picture. Then the body starts acting according to this mental picture and adjusts the way it operates to make sure you have a skinny body. The mechanism works with the feedback, like if you eat more food, then the body rises the rate of digestion. Remember that you are dealing with a highly complex system with a lot of programming done unconsciously. When we try to question it or make a change, immediate conflict arises, manifesting itself as a pain. Getting aware of your current self-image and acknowledging it rather than brooding over the past is one of the most important steps towards change. One way you can start working on your self-image is to watch what you're talking to yourself about your everyday life. It could be about your performance, it could be criticizing someone you don't like, cursing someone who offended you. Just become aware of what kind of things your subconscious is recording. The next step is to choose and train your mind to record what you want to record and consume more information of those what you want to record. The mind will always do its job whether you like it or not, just like a heart beating or a blood flowing. It's up to you to show the direction to it, in which way it has to go, and what to imagine, what to create. As soon as you ask this to yourself, sometimes you do not get an answer. The majority of people would say, I'm not sure, or sometimes I know, but I cannot do it. The actual answer is, it's not that you can't do it, it's just that how you don't know to do it right now. It doesn't have to be like that tomorrow. Feed your mind with the knowledge of how you can do it. Get more information about how to make it happen. If something doesn't work out, don't worry about the response you get from the people around you. Nothing really has a meaning unless you give a meaning to it. When there is a failure, it could be the way that failed or the time and space was not appropriate. So rather than using your mind for worrying about why I failed, think about what has failed and how you can do it differently the next time. Always remember, it is not you. It's only the effort that has failed. Sit alone and recall the situation and ask yourself, what could be the things that didn't work well? What are the other ways you could have responded with? Different words you would have used, or a different body language, or approaching a different person. Rehearse your tonality, your grace, and voice modulation. And even after doing anything and everything, some things don't work. Just let them go. Stop the habit of evaluating yourself based on the results you get. It is your results and not you. What people tend to do most of the times is that they tag certain people as winner and they try to literally copy them, like wearing clothes like them or acting like them. You can't become someone else. You are lowering your self-image by constantly comparing and cursing yourself for the things that you are not happy with. Existence doesn't make copies. Each individual is packed with his own uniqueness. So what you got to do is exactly figure out what is that you like about a person. It could be their social skill or communication skill, facial expression, or a financial status. Then you need to learn the skills which are needed for your own life. It's just like you download a new app in your phone. If you want to perform a new function, you simply download the app and not through the phone itself. The same way, you can acquire your skills by getting some resources like books or a quality online material. The information will slowly seep in your subconscious and start manifesting itself in your words and actions. It's only by learning and taking actions you move towards your goal, and you're going to gain higher self-image. Appreciate yourself for all the minor goals that you're reaching and keep going. Make an effort and try and remember all the positive results that you're getting on your way and have gratitude for it. Enjoying the journey is as important as reaching success. Start observing by what kind of mechanism you're operating on. If you're running on an automatic failure mechanism, then you tend to become too frustrated and resentful over every situation that didn't work according to your expectation. Watch the way you are responding to failure. Think about the kind of impact you are leaving on people or on yourself when you're angry. What you give is what you get back. The automatic success mechanism tend to sit and inquire about the ways to get it fixed and asking for help from an expert and practice self-compassion. Get feedback from the people whom you trust about your performances. See what you can add to achieve your goals. When success comes, it comes in a large quantity, and you should make sure to practice self-integrity more at success. Observe and catch your mind. Have you ever seen people sitting on their lunch table and worrying about what they should do at 2 p.m. and what they should do at 3 p.m. and what about that job that doesn't get done? They have opened so many files in their computer and just staring, not knowing which one to attend to. It's like having the best aeroplane in the world and the pilot doesn't know which way to go. Prioritize one thing at a time and give direction to your mind which way to move. Your mind and body feel fantastic when you're knowing where to go. Next time your mind starts dwelling over too many things, alter that habit and and show the way to it and say it. What do you actually want? When you have actually found out what you want, you already have it. Power of Now is a great work by Eckhart Tolle that tells you about how much energy you can bring in when you stay at this particular second. People would say, how can I be relaxed? What if I fail? This is so straight. There is no such a thing called failure. Winners fail, get up and learn. Fail, get up and learn more. You fail only when you quit.